Hi everybody and welcome to the Mental Toughness and Body Show. My name is Rob Evans and I'm your weight loss coach, health strategist and internationally published author, helping take your life and your business, health, fitness, mindset and body from where you are right now to where it is that you want to be. And today I want to ask you, when was the last time you reviewed your commitment level? When was the last time you had a look at the different aspects of your life and said, how am I going to my pathway to success here? How committed am I now compared to when I first started out on this journey? Am I just as committed? Am I more committed? Am I less committed? What's going on there? Because I think as we go through life and we take stock from time to time and we stop and we look back and we say, wow, this is how far I've come. Or you look in front and say, wow, this is how far I've got to go. Or you can't see the end in sight because you know you're going to continuously grow forever and ever and ever. And that's fantastic. But life events happen. Like if you listened to my episode yesterday about frustration levels for me were at an all-time high for various reasons. And when those frustrations happen, you can quite easily see how your commitment levels to things drop. Now, where I see it a lot is that when pressure comes in people's lives, which can come from a variety of different areas, the number one hot one that I find when people have a lot of intense pressure in their personal relationship, that's when it has a dramatic impact immediately on their own health and wellness. It could be pressure from a financial perspective, it could be pressure from work, but all of those things I see have a direct impact negatively, disempoweringly on people's health and wellness. Why? Well, the pressure of whatever's going on in their head, the way that they interpret that is, I don't have time to exercise today. I don't feel like doing exercise today. I don't feel like doing a hard workout today. I'll go, but I don't feel like doing a hard workout. I don't feel like eating the same foods that I would normally eat. I feel like eating junk food or that go-to emotional food that you sometimes go to when you feel a little bit down. I don't feel like journaling today. I don't feel like reading a book to grow me today. I don't feel like doing those things that make me feel good. Instead, I'm going to do the things that I know maybe disempower me a little bit, but are going to, in some part of my mind, make me feel a little bit better. And so we drop our commitment level because at some point we said, no, I am committed to transforming my health and my wellness. I'm committed to doing that. But when things have got really tough for us, we've dropped that commitment level almost down to nothing. I'm sure you can relate to what it is that I'm talking about. COVID, great example. We've seen some horrific statistics here in Australia about the number of phone calls that have increased hugely due to some of the biggest call centres that we have here dealing with people's mental health. It's gone through the roof. We know that things like eating disorders has gone up by like 80 to 85% during COVID. We know that suicide rates have gone up dramatically as a result of COVID. We know that more relationships have broken down during COVID. We know that the amount of family violence has increased hugely during during COVID. We know that the obesity rates and overweight rates have gone through the roof just by having a look at social media and hearing people talk about it. The volume of business that has increased to me as a result of coming out of a last lockdown. We're still in lockdown, but the last lockdown and the one before that was massive. My business took a huge spike upwards in ways that I would never comprehend. So we know the impact that COVID has had. And why did people drop their commitment level? Because it is a decision. It's a deliberate choice for people to say, I'm going to do this. And even though they may not verbalize it that way, that's effectively what they're doing. Now, what I said to myself was, I'm so committed during this first lockdown, the uncertainty of everything. I was on a journey last year to achieve a certain level for my health and wellness. And I said, I'm still aiming towards that and working towards that every single day, despite COVID and in spite of COVID, because I'm better and stronger than COVID. And I continue to do that today, looking for a greater result that I got last year, this year. And yet we're going in and out of lockdowns again. Yeah, we haven't been locked down as long yet, but we'll be locked down again, I guarantee it. But it's a decision that I made. 2 people, same situation, same amount of pressure, maybe different, maybe more pressure for me, because I'm running my own business in an industry that has been the hardest hit around the globe, but certainly in my home state, because we've been locked down and treated like an industry that is dirty and can't cope with putting in place the appropriate changes to allow people to work in our facility. Silly. But that's the circumstance that we have to live with. I just made a different decision. So then you extrapolate that across other areas of your life and you say, well, what other commitments have you made, kept, increased, dropped? During COVID, again, one of the things that I said was, this is the time where I need to invest more, and I need to invest more now. And that's what I did. Share market fell through the floor here for a number of weeks. It's picked straight back up again. And I said, well, this is the time to be getting in. This is the time to be doing it. You do it consistently, so you ride the waves, flatten everything out, but great time to be investing. So that's what I did. Other areas of my life where I looked at with my children, I thought, now's the time where I need to show them what I'm made of as a parent, the strength that I have, the focus that I have, and how I can understand what it is that's going on in their life and become a better dad for them. That was a time for me to commit to that. So I want to ask you, where can you improve your commitment level? Maybe it's to your health. Maybe it's to your wellness. Maybe it's to just drinking more water. Maybe it's to commit to doing a workout a week. You've never worked out before. You want to start working out. You can just do it from home. You don't know what to do? Go to the Mental Toughness and Body Show and connect for a consultation with me, and I will tell you what it is that you should be doing to meet your health and wellness goals. It's very simple. I'll give you a free program just by opting in for that consultation and us having a conversation. Maybe it's about doing some regular walking. Maybe you want to set a goal for your number of steps that you do a day. Maybe you don't move that much at all. You have an office-bound job and you're mainly getting maybe 3,000 to 5,000 steps a day. Or maybe your first goal is to take it up to 7,500. And maybe then to 10. Maybe it's not 10, but maybe it's around that mark where you say, yeah, I want to get to doing that. So you commit to it. Maybe you want to commit to doing what I did, and that was getting up at 4:20 in the morning so that you could write a book. Maybe it's to do other things with that time. Maybe it's to do your exercise. You want to commit to learning more about healthy living, following a meal plan with confidence, understanding how you can make yourself stronger, fitter, healthier, more vibrant, more energized by eating a healthy meal plan. If you don't know how to do that, again, opt in for that free consultation. I'll set you up with what you need to do to get your own tailored meal plan. It doesn't matter whether you've got intolerances, it doesn't matter whether you're vegan, vegetarian, gluten-free, or just normal. It doesn't matter whether you want to lose weight, maintain weight, gain muscle. It doesn't matter. We can do it all for you. Maybe that's a different commitment level for you. A lot of people just want to go forward in life living with confidence in knowing that they're doing all the things that they can to support their health. And when I first started out in my body transformation journey, that wasn't important for me. It was about getting bigger, getting more confidence in my body. And as I've gotten older, I've realized that, well, I don't want to just look good. I want to be very healthy on the inside as well. And over 33 years, gaining more knowledge. I'm always gaining more knowledge, always reading things, always observing the latest researches and that kind of stuff so that we can make sure that I'm passing on the information that I believe in to others. It's really important. I mean, if COVID has taught us nothing else, it's the fact that our life is vulnerable. And if we're not healthy and if we don't keep working to keep our immune system strong and keep ourselves fit and healthy, then chances are, if an illness does come our way, then maybe we won't come out of it as great as someone else might. So today, I really want you to check in with yourself. Look at the different areas of your life. Maybe it's the spiritual area of your life. I've got a number of clients that are very, very religious, very deeply, passionately Catholic, pray every day, pray with their kids, have Bible studies, all that kind of stuff, go to church on weekends. I don't do that. I'm a spiritual person. I don't pray. I probably meditate and do things in my own way, but I'm still a good person. But I find my ways to be able to do that. For you, maybe it's about taking some time out each day to, maybe it's to pray, maybe it's just to be grateful for what it is that you have in your life. Maybe it's just to meditate. Whatever it is, something that you can commit to because you know it's going to fill you up more. Maybe it's making a commitment to giving back more into your community. It's one of the things that I'm very passionate about, my home community here. It wouldn't matter where I lived in the world, I'd be passionate about where I'm living and trying to give back to the people around me because they've given me so much, so you want to give back as much as you can. Maybe that's an area where you think, yeah, do you know what? I've really wanted to contribute more to others. So maybe it's time to commit. Maybe it's reading. Maybe you've been reading Harry Potter type books for the past 15 years and you realize that, well, it's not really growing you as a person. Yeah, you're enjoying the read and so forth, but it's time for you to delve into some areas of self-improvement. That's where I've really got the growth, and that's why I love those types of books. Maybe it's time to commit to reading every day for 10 minutes. Just for 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Or maybe it's reading 10 pages a day. Something like that. A 200-page book, 20 days you'll get through the book. Done. Read 12 books a year. It's just making that commitment to yourself. And when you do, that's when you start to grow. That's when you start to change. That's when you start to step up your actions. And that's when I have found that my life has really started to turn. It's really started to change for the better because I've committed to doing things that progress me in my life, moving me to that next level. Stay safe wherever you are. Don't forget about the free consultation. I'll see you tomorrow.